What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Superman, the battle damaged version from that new James Gunn movie that's coming out here in just a couple, 3 weeks. I don't normally collect McFarlane, toys, but I was at Target and I thought this looked kind of cool. I hadn't seen it yet, so I figured I'd grab it and do a video on it. I need to quit being so closed-minded. I do like McFarlane's packaging. It's a really big window. You can see every freaking thing that's in there. I don't really like the pictures they use, like right here on the back. That's just like some kind of artist draw up, you know what I mean? I wish they would use an actual image of the figure. But anyways, enough about this package. Let's get him out of the package and take a closer look at him. All right. Well, I tell you what, if they were going for a dirty look, they nailed it. But before we dig into all that, let's see how tall he is really quick. To the top of his head, he is about 7 1/4 inches, which would make the entire figure 18 to 18.5 centimeters. I know McFarlane's like a 7-inch line or something like that. Superman himself, I think, is supposed to be 6'4". So I'm going to go ahead and say that's about right. But let's look at this Superman real quick, because the one that James Gunn is going with is not really my favorite look for a Superman. Ooh, quick question for everybody. What is your favorite look for Superman? Is it the Christopher Reeves look? Was it the Brandon Roth look? The Henry Cavill look? This look? Or, ooh, you can even rewind the clock all the way back to the Dean Cain look. Tell me down in the comments which one is your favorite look. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not my favorite, but I'm here to just kind of review the video, review the figure. The head, it looks okay. Not the best likeness of that cornbread guy. I don't know his full name. I'm pretty sure I'm not even saying his last name correctly, but you know who I'm talking about. It's not horrible, but it's not the best likeness I've ever seen. Hair looks okay. Could use a wash. I don't know if that's something that McFarlane does or not, but this one certainly doesn't have it. The eyes look okay. The paint and stuff to make him look dirty, that is on the money. He looks filthy as shit, so I'm kind of impressed there. The S looks pretty good. It looks nice and scuffed up. Like, that looks real. I really do like that. They probably could have used a little more in the abdomen. It's a little too bright blue, and they didn't do any on the insides of the arms. And I'm going to guess, nope, not a bit of it on the back of the figure.
It's not that hard.
But, it's hidden by the cape, so I'm not going to cry too bad there. Nice texture to the suit, though. Not my favorite look for the suit, but the texture on the suit looks good. The paint around the belt looks okay, I guess. It's supposed to be scuffed up, so I'm not going to cry too bad. The diaper looks all right. And the boots look pretty good, other than the fact that this ankle joint is not the same color as the boot. And the cape is not the same color as the boots. Going to the cape, it is sculpted, but the dirty shading look to it is done very well, and the cape does drape pretty well. I like how they've done that there. That's not too shabby, and it's pretty flexible right there. Now, the S back here, it's all yellow, but if you see around the top there, see all that red up through there, that's not very good. I don't like that at all. I think that looks kind of crappy. Luckily, this is like a $22, $23 figure, something like that. That's pretty much it for his aesthetic. I mean, his proportions and everything are cool, but I mean, this is not the most muscular looking Superman we've ever seen. But yeah, they could have done with a little more dirtiness, and the paint around that S on the back looks like crap. And we got some different colored joints, and basically there's about 3 or 4 different shades of red on this figure. Anyway, let's look at his accessories, because he doesn't come with much. Only one head sculpt, and that's this one right here that you've had in your face for the past few minutes. Comes with 4 hands. Got these 2 grabby hands right here, and they look nice and dirty and all right, I guess. And he comes with these 2 little knife hands, like he would be in flight or whatever, and they are certainly dirty as shit, and so they look all right. He also comes with this super awesome playing card. I don't know what the fuck this is, like a business card or something. Like, I've been making fun of Marvel Legends for those stupid ass comic books, but this right here really takes the cake. It's just a card with a picture of him, and then there's some info of him on the back here if you want to pause the video and read it. But yeah, whatever we needed that for, okay, that's a waste of money in my opinion. And he comes with a little stand. Whoop-de-dee-doo-dah, nice little cheap plastic stand with a peg hole that says DC on it. Thank you so much, McFarlane. This is a Superman figure that does not have a flight stand. What's up with that? The people who buy a lot of McFarlanes, tell me down in the comments what's up with that. Is that something that happens a lot? Anyways, that's really all I've got for his accessories there. He doesn't come with a damn thing, really. Let's stand him next to a couple of other figures really quick. Let's stand him next to the Marvel Legends Boxers Deadpool, and he towers over him, but they're two different scales. But I wanted to just see you, kind of take a look at him right there. And here he is with the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Daima Goku. And just to answer who would win this fight, Goku would win that fight.
You're goddamn right.
Hands down. Fight me in the comments if you want. Also want to stand him next to the Daima Vegeta, and he really dwarfs him. And again, I think Vegeta would take him as well. And just to stand him next to another 7-inch line real quick, here he is with the NECA Assassin's Creed Ezio, and they're about the same height. He might have just a little bit of height on Ezio because I think the character, Superman's character is a little bit taller than Ezio, but they look pretty good next to each other. And that's really all I've got for figure comparisons. Let's check out his articulation real quick and see how well he moves. I don't think he's going to move real well. Let's start with his head. It'll look down halfway decent. It'll look up a little bit, but I mean, as a character that flies, you would think they would do something to make the head look up a little bit better, but whatever. Of course, 360 twist. You can get a little bit of nuance out of him. Let's see what his head's on, because I don't know. Oh shit, the whole... Okay, that's weird. He's on like a really short, kind of, I guess you would kind of call that a double ball peg. It's got a really big ball at the end on a really short peg that looks like maybe permanently stuck up in his head and allows him to move around. Not a big bunch of room in there for the head to move around, which would explain why the head didn't move around a big bunch. I'm not really a fan of that, to be quite honest with you. But it nuances and everything, I guess, enough. But, I mean, it'd be better just on a standard double ball peg. But you know my thoughts on that. No neck joint whatsoever.
Not this time.
I like a neck joint. Some people don't. Tell me what you think about that. Shoulders. Not quite to 90. So I guess Superman's having shoulder issues or something. Maybe he's got a torn rotator cuff. I don't know, but it won't go all the way out. Full rotation, of course. He's got what looks like they tried to give him some attempt at a butterfly joint, but it sure shit don't work as far as coming out to the front. It doesn't come across him at all. If anything, it's stuck way out to the side. But if you look at this angle, it will take the main part of the shoulder, because it's like right there. It'll go back a little bit, but it doesn't come forward at all. So that shoulder joint is pretty useless other than just kind of taking his arms out to the side. I have seen better functioning NECAs. Bicep swivel, that works just fine. Pinned double jointed elbow, lots and lots of range. Doesn't look great, but you know my thoughts on that if you've checked out any of my other videos. And the wrist is a ball hinge. Now, this diaphragm right here. If you can see that, there is neutral. Let's try and lean him forward. Nope.
You're a piece of shit.
Not going anywhere. His abs of steel just don't want to bend. I think Superman maybe had some discs fused or something, because he cannot lean forward. Let's see if he can lean back. Nope.
Surprise.
We're not going anywhere there either. So that diaphragm break kind of sucks. Now you do get plenty of twist on it, but that's really it. And you do get a little bit of tilt and all that good stuff, but no crunch forward or back. So that sucks. Now down here, it feels like he is on a ball peg in the waist, but it won't twist at all. But you can get some lean out of it, but that is about it. So diaphragm and abdomen suck, shoulders suck. Let's check his hips. Okay, Superman can do some splits, so that's not bad. And they got a decent little bulge on him, but it's not a dangle, so good for you. Front kick, not very good. I've seen Incredible Hulk figures with better front kicks. He has a flat little super booty on him, but his leg, because this diaper piece here that McFarlane likes to use, he can kick back a little bit, so that's pretty good. Let's see if he has a thigh swivel. No thigh swivel. That's just moving on the joint. There's no thigh swivel. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. Pinned double jointed knee. Not very good range whatsoever. I mean, it's pretty well past 90, but I mean, shit, for a double jointed knee, it should go past further than that, especially because he's a slim figure. And the proportions do look decent though, so I'm not going to cry there. No shin swivel. Ankle is a hinge. It'll go all the way down, mostly all the way up, with a little bit of rocker, so that's not bad. He's got a toe hinge that makes his shoe look like it's from that movie Aladdin, and I don't really like it. It's not like there's something inherently wrong with it, other than I think maybe it's a little too far back, and that looks goofy as shit. People's feet don't do that, even Superman's. Feet do have peg holes for his little stand. Articulation, not so hot. Really big swings and misses. Shoulders suck. Diaphragm and abdomen suck. No thigh swivel. Like, what's going on here? This is technically my second foray into McFarlane Toys, but I think that the Berserker figure was kind of an anomaly because that figure was really, really good. Final verdict on battle-damaged James Gunn version of Superman here. He is not so super. I'm really not that impressed with him, and I'm probably going to pick up the version with Crypto, probably, but that's just because I'm a piece of shit. Anyways, I'm going to give him a C just because I don't have really anything else to bounce him off of. He's a C. I don't recommend the figure. I know a lot of you all will probably buy it anyway, but I don't recommend it. You definitely don't need it. It's not a very good Superman. I figure there are better Supermen out there. Anyway, that's all I've got for Battle Damage Superman. If you have subscribe, pause video, scroll down, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.